Hello, my name is Mike Love, and I'd like to welcome you to this video about the 12 rays. So today I'm going to be talking about this lower group of rays, and they're referred to as the rays of soul integration. Now, just to review, the 12 rays are divided into three groups: the rays of aspect, the rays of attribute, and the rays of soul integration. So today I'm going to be talking about this last group, and this is really exciting because these are the new rays, and you don't really hear a lot of people talking about them. And the reason for that is they are basically new since about the 1980s or so. And prior to that, nobody talked about them at all, to the best of my knowledge. So what are the rays of soul integration? Well, what's a soul? So a very simple explanation for what a soul is, in my point of view, is it's that part of you that's still back there, wherever it is you believe you came from, and wherever it is you believe you're going back to when you're done with this lifetime. So most great religions teach the concept of a soul. There are nuances back and forth, but essentially it's that eternal part of you that survives this experience of your human lifetime. So, in terms of the rays, what we're going to do with these rays is we're going to bring more of that soul into this current dimension. So, we talk about energy, we talk about energetic levels. All of us vibrate at certain energetic levels, and it's kind of the ratio between love and fear. So, what these rays can help us do, and in the last video I talked about using the seventh ray to let go of fear. The eighth ray here, which is called the cleansing ray, is really used in conjunction with that seventh ray to transmute past experience and to move on. Okay, so what we're doing is we're really letting go of fear, and we're bringing love in, and we're moving on from the point of view of love. So, what we do then with the next two rays, 9 and 10, is we prepare to bring more of our energy into this dimension than we brought in when we were first born. So now we have taken our lifetime and we're doing these, working with these rays, and we're raising our energetic level up so that we can actually begin to anchor in a higher level of our soul into this physical dimension. I'll have more to say about that when I go into the 10th ray in more detail in a later video. But for now, the 9th ray is called the bridge to the body of light. So, what's the body of light? Well, the body of light is that representation of us in a higher dimension, vibrating at a higher frequency, and that's that aspect of us that we want to begin to anchor in to the physical realm here. Okay? So the body of light itself is described as that part of you that you put on, that you embrace when you leave this physical plane. So, 9 is the bridge to that. So how do we bridge that? Well, two things. It helps us to let go of our association and our definition of ourselves as only this physical being and only this physical experience that we're having. And it helps us then to connect with that higher aspect of ourselves that contains this experience and perhaps several other lifetime experiences too, depending on what you believe in. So, the 9th ray lets go of your orientation towards this earthly realm and helps you then connect with the orientation of a more spiritual realm. We move into the 10th ray, and the 10th ray is called the body of light. And what we do with the 10th ray is we connect with that aspect of our soul, and we actually bring it down the energetic level of it, and we begin to anchor it into our physical bodies. Now this is really, really exciting. because this is the prelude to taking the next step forward for humanity. So we are actually laying the foundations, so to speak, of raising the entire energetic level of humanity and also the planet together. So the 10th ray is very important, and the more we get to work with the 10th ray, the more we get to bring in this higher expression of who we are. And when we do that, we open ourselves to the higher concepts of the universe. Now, what does that mean? It's very nebulous, and I'm going to leave it kind of very nebulous. It's just, we see things from a different perspective, okay? So the 11th ray, moving right along, the 11th ray is called the bridge to the new awareness. So here we have 7 and 8 going together, we have 9 and 10 going together, and we have 11 and 12 going together. So 11 is the bridge to the new awareness, and 12 is the new awareness. So again, 11 prepares us for moving into the next ray, and that preparation is more like a final remnant remover. We're able to let go of more and more of the low-level energy, the fear-based energy, the fear-based experiences that we have, and we're able then to rise up to a higher level, a higher perspective, particularly in light of the fact that we've been bringing in the body of light and anchoring it into our physical bodies. So then you move beyond the 11th ray into the 12th ray, and the 12th ray is indeed the new awareness. So what is the new awareness? Well, we could spend all day talking about what the new awareness is, and it would be just a hypothetical conversation. The new awareness is going to be much different. It's going to be something new. It's going to be something wonderful, and I just can't put any definition around that because it's just kind of so far out there. But suffice it to say, it's going to be great, and we need to work with these other energies first in order to get us and all of humanity to a position where we can begin to experience what that new awareness really is. So that's a very quick overview of the Rays of Soul Integration. And I hope you'll continue to watch the videos, because there'll be more and more explanation coming along as I go into each one of these rays now into more detail. So thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it. And I'll see you again soon, I hope. Thanks.